welcome to my channel. My name is Martha G. In this video I'm going to show you how to create this presentation title slide with PowerPoint. I will tell you a little secret. This is my first video. Enjoy watching it. So let's get started. The topic of our presentation is the power of books and their benefits. We will start making the first slide of our presentation more interesting by inserting an image. We go to Insert ribbon, we choose Pictures, this device, and we go to where we have saved the image that we want to insert to the slide. Click the image and click then Insert. We got the image from Pexels. We will put the link below in the description to make it easier for you to follow the steps of creating this slide with us, so you can practice with us. You might be wondering, why should I add images to my presentation? The answer is clear: to create a visually engaging and memorable experience for your audience. Start incorporating images into your presentations today and witness the positive impact they have on your audience's engagement and understanding. We see that the dimensions of the image are smaller than our slide, so we adjust the image to our slide. We also see that we have chosen the large size of the image so that it is not blurred. We always pay attention to this. We click on the photo and drag the mouse first from the left side and then from the right side until it meets the borders of our slide. Now we are ready to proceed to the next step. We notice that our image is very clear and immediately catches our attention. Of course, that it is not our goal. We just want it for the background. So we will insert the rectangle that we will adjust to the slide to weaken the colors of the image. We go to Insert ribbon, we choose Shapes, we click Rectangle, we click in the design area from the upper left side to the lower right side of the slide. We go to Shape Format ribbon, Shape Fill, because we have the rectangle clicked, and we click the orange color, the first in a row. Right below the Shape Fill, click the Shape Outline, that is the outer line of our shape. Choose No Outline, because we don't want it, my friends. Now our image is not showing at all, but we want it to be seen. So we will go to the orange rectangle and press right click and select Format Shape. A column appears on our right side. We go to Fill and we go and adjust the transparency to such an extent to soften the intensity of the image. There are three ways to set the transparency. We can write the percentage, or we can move the bar, or we can click on the arrows. We prefer to move the bar to see the gradations and choose the ideal one for our case. At 68%, I think we are good. The next step is to create the circle in the center of the slide that will contain the title of our presentation. We go to Insert ribbon, excuse me. We choose Shapes, click Oval, click in the design area, drag and release it. We go to Height and Width on the top right of the Shape Format ribbon, and we will fill in the values. Height 13 cm and width for 13 cm too. If you have in your settings inches, it's about 5 inches, and our beautiful circle appears to us. To align it in the center of the slide, we go to Shape Format on the right side in the commands click Align, Align Center, and Align Middle. Voila! And our circle went to the center of the slide. Now with the circle clicked, we go to shape format to choose an image compatible color for the circle, same color as the rectangle. We go to shape fill, choose orange color, the third in a row, and to emphasize the circle that will contain the title, we will highlight the outer line and put in shadow and glow. Format shape, shape outline, we choose white, shape outline again, weight 6 point, we click to shape effects, shadow, outer the first, shape effects again, glow, in the second column, orange glow, and the fourth in a row. And here it is. Now it's time for our title. We want to insert the text box. Click insert, click text box, click inside the circle, drag and release it. And now we want to choose the font. We go to Home, Font, we choose the Times New Roman font. Times New Roman. And size 36. Bold and shadow. We go to shape format, text fill, third column, fourth in a row, dark gray, light gray background to darker 75%. And we go to text effects, bevel the first, and we write our title. Shift and apostrophe. The power of book. The power of book. Unlocking. The benefits. Hidden within close apostrophe, and now we go to Home, Paragraph, center the text, and we are very good. Nice. The last step is to put the name of presenter. We want it to be seen but also to be discreet. We will place it at the bottom of the slide. So we want to insert a rectangle. We go to Insert, Shapes, we choose Rectangle, click in the design area down, drag and release it. Right click, Format Shape. We go to Fill, Gradient Fill. We go to Gradient Stops. We go to first Gradient Stop. We choose the first orange. To second Gradient Stop. We choose the 1, 2, 3, 4 orange, shade of orange. We go to the third Gradient Stop. We choose again the fourth orange, shade of orange. We go to the last Gradient Stop and we choose the first basic orange. Line, no line. And the last touch, we go to Shape Effects, Soft Edges, and we choose the second one. Now we want to insert the title, the author's name. Insert, click text box, click inside the rectangle. We choose Times New Roman font, size 24, We go to text fill and we choose the last gray, light gray background, and we write our text. Author, Martha G. Santos. We adjust the text, and we are done. Now that we are done designing the slide, we are going to add animations. So let's start with animations. The options we have for animations from the PowerPoint are several, but we choose the ones that we think fit the best in this case. Of course, we can do as many tests as we want to see what seems most suitable to us, but usually we put 2 or 3 basics animations in the whole presentation so that the result is more suitable. Of course, it depends on the type and style of the presentation. So, first I group the orange rectangle with the image. Click the orange rectangle, shift and click the image, right click, group. While I have the image clicked, I go to the animation ribbon and choose from the entrance animation, click fade. Entrance, fade. Then I click the circle. Animations, again we click fade, then we click the text box, animations, click fade, then click the rectangle, animations, fly in, and the author's name, animations, fly in. Then from the animations ribbon, I choose animation pane. I noticed that a column appeared on the right side, showing all the animations I have selected. I now go to each animation to adjust the order and the way it will appear. We go to the first animation, right click, start on click. In the second animation, right click, start after previous. Third, start after previous, right click. Fourth animation, start after previous, and the last animation, start after previous. I do left click on the first animation and click play from to see the result. Nice, very beautiful. Otherwise, I go to the bottom of the screen and select the icon slideshow, click the down arrow from my keyboard to see the final result complete. Down arrow. Well done. So that's it. Thank you for watching us. If you want, you can press the like and the subscribe button. We're waiting for you in the next video. Bye!